and welcome to Beyond Film School. I'm Amber, and in this video today we're going to be talking about how focus can really affect your career starting out as a set production assistant. Alright, before we kick off day 2, your tip number 2, focus. Before we jump into focus, please be sure to subscribe to my channel if you are new so you don't miss out on any of the videos I make on the film industry. And if you want to be on the up and up, hit that notification bell. Focus. Focus. Now, staying focused is really going to affect everything, even before you start becoming a set PA on set. Now, I'm not talking about paying attention. That's a little bit different, and we're gonna get to that a little bit later in the tips. I'm talking about where are you putting your effort? What are you thinking about? What are you doing to get you where you need to be? All those things are focus. Now, let me tell you where I went wrong.
It's story time.
When I first graduated college, I was pretty much obsessed with trying to find how to use my degree, which was media production, and mix that with travel somehow. I was so obsessed trying to find something that was going to mix the two. At the same time, I was also planning to relocate to Los Angeles and make my way into the film industry and be part of production out on the West Coast. While planning my relocation to LA, I was trying to find a job before I actually moved out there. So I was applying for jobs that were already there in LA, and I was still in Buffalo. So I'm originally from Buffalo, New York, and I was trying to make the move to LA, and I wanted to make sure that I tried to secure a job before I actually moved out there. Now here's what happened. I was just coming off a life high basically when I just ended my semester studying abroad in Australia, and I pretty much was like, I want to travel more, I want to do this, and that's pretty much where my mindset was. I was very, very focused on traveling. While looking for a job in Los Angeles for some type of production job, maybe production coordinator, set PA out there, whatever, I was looking for production jobs. But what I also was doing was I was just like obsessively trying to apply to as many cruise ship companies as possible as a videographer, because I was thinking like, well, most cruise ships have photographers, they have to have videographers, so I was like, oh, video editing and then traveling on a cruise ship is like the perfect thing for me. So I sent out like so many applications, resumes, I put my demo reel together to make sure they could look at it. I was doing everything in my power to make sure that my application was in tip-top shape when it came to applying for the cruise videographer jobs on all the cruise lines. So like pretty much my focus, my mindset was like way over there on the side where it was like travel, videographer, yes, cruise ship, yes, yes, yes. And then I was like putting like maybe 20-30% effort into getting a job in Los Angeles where I was planning to actually relocate. So you can tell like where the story is going. My focus was not in the right area, or maybe it was. Did I get the film job? No. Did I get the cruise ship job? Yes. I ended up working on a cruise ship for 2 years, and I would never take it back. It has been some of the most rewarding, times of my life, and I would never take it back. But has it set me back in my film career? Maybe, but it also gave me more life experience before I actually got to my film career. I was way, 100%, 1000% more focused on getting the cruise ship travel job than I was getting the production LA job. So that is the moral of the story here. Focus. I put my focus and effort and everything. I was doing what I needed to do. I was making all the applications. I was doing my demo reel, making sure that I knew how to edit and shoot and all that stuff for the videographer job. But I wasn't doing what I needed to do for production jobs in LA. Now, while cruise ship life back in the day, when I actually worked in a cruise ship, was really nice, awesome, I got to travel the world, blah, 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 it wasn't the film industry. Working on a cruise ship is not working on a film set, people. Let me be the first to tell you, it is not working on a film set. So let me just say that I kind of felt left out a little bit. I was like, I still want to work on the film industry. I was really kind of like, I'm missing some of the things, because before I actually started working on the cruise ship, I was working in between semesters on film sets. I was doing a lot of client stuff while I was doing my internship. So there was a lot of stuff I missed about being in the film industry. And I was like, I need to be working in the film industry. But here's the thing, is I made the mistake again about focus. I made the mistake. So I got off the cruise ship. I was like, I'm gonna move from LA, I'm gonna move to New York. I relocated to New York. One thing they tell you about when you start to embark on the film journey, the film career journey, is that you need a side hustle. You need a job that's going to be flexible enough because you're not going to get the days that you think you're going to get. You're not going to be working full time. You're not going to be doing Monday through Friday. You may get 1 or 2 days. Maybe 1 a week, maybe 3 a week if you're lucky. If you've built it up enough, maybe you'll start working 3, 4, 5 days a week. But when you first start out, you are not getting 5 days a week. You're just not. So I became obsessed with trying to figure out how to get my side job, how to get my flexible job. I became so infatuated with the idea of being a barista. Now, I had been a bartender in the past when I lived in Buffalo, and I was like, I don't want to be a bartender, I want to be a barista. I really don't know why, I just didn't become a bartender. It might have been easier, but I was obsessed with becoming a New York City barista, and I wanted to learn how to be a barista. I had never been a barista before. So when I moved to New York, and the first thing I did was like, look for my barista job. Was I looking for my film job? No. Was I cold emailing, like I said in my last video? Yes, but I wasn't quite looking for the film jobs like I should have been. I was obsessed. I was really focused on getting my barista job. So did I get my barista job first? Yes, I did. And it took me a long, long time before I actually got my film job. What you focus on is what is going to come your way. What you are thinking about all the time is what is going to manifest in your life. If you want to work in film, if you want to work in the film industry, you have to 100% focus on that goal. Now, I'm talking research, watch YouTube videos, take trainings, film workshops, film networking events, Zoom meetings, anything you can get your hands on that talks about film, getting into the film industry, expanding your skill set in the film world, do it. Focus on that, because if you focus on your skills and what is going to get you further in your film career is what is going to manifest in your real life. It is what is going to get you that film job that you want. You're gonna meet people this way. That's networking, ding, 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 networking. We'll talk about networking in a later video, but those are the things you need in order to make sure that you get a job in the film industry, that you get that gig, that you keep working, and that you get on set. Don't make my mistake. Focus your efforts where you want to be. Wherever you want to be in your life, in your film career, starting out, changing careers, who knows what your goal is. Just make sure whatever your goal is, you're focusing on that goal. Focus your efforts on what you really, really want. If that's being a New York City union set PA on some top shows, you can make it happen if you just focus. I will be the first to tell you that there's going to be things happening in your life. Stuff happens. I mean, family issues. You know, people get married, people want to go on vacation, tragedies happen. So many things are going to be happening in your life that may distract you, but it's your job to make sure you stay focused on whatever you're trying to make happen in your life. You have to be focused. So there's going to be more production assistant tips coming your way tomorrow, the next video. I'm excited for the next video. If you're ready to jump right in to learn what set PAs do, what's expected, the hierarchy, how to get those film jobs, how to be a better set PA, I have a course. If you can't come to New York City and take my in-person course, I have an online course on my website ready for you to take right now. And the link will be below. If you are ready, there are exclusive videos, tons of information, lots of pictures. I put everything there for you at your disposal. So check it out if you're interested in being a set PA. I know a lot of you know exactly what I'm saying when it comes to focus. Tell me in the comments when maybe you had a moment where you're like, yes, I put my focus there and it happened, I can't believe it. Or maybe you're like, yeah, I totally didn't get this because I definitely was distracted. Learn from me, learn from my mistakes. Make sure you stay focused on whatever your goals are, and I know things are gonna come your way. And that is it for now. I shall see you next time.